The hunger strike of Camp Liberty residents for the freedom of the 7 Camp Ashraf hostages and the insurance of Camp Liberty's protection is nearing the end of its 3rd month. The US and UN still continue their policy of silence and inaction regarding the freedom of the 7 hostages and are not putting pressure on the Iraqi government to free the 7 hostages. On November 19th, Amnesty International confirmed that the 7 hostages are still in the custody of the Iraqi government and are being kept in its safe houses. With nearly 90 days into their hunger strike, the residents are suffering from severe symptoms and some have sustained irreversible damage to their health. Every day the conditions of more and more residents deteriorate and reach the point of no return. Many of the hunger strikers have lost more than 20% of their body weight. The camp's physicians have reported that to this day some 200 hunger strikers have been placed under medical care, with 70 of them in critical conditions. In addition to those who are under medical care of the camp's physicians, many hunger strikers have been transferred to the camp's Iraqi clinic and some have been urgently transferred to Baghdad hospitals. Doctors say their conditions are critical. In general, the hunger strikers are suffering from insomnia, headaches, dizziness, numbness and body stiffness, pain in the chest area, unconsciousness, loss of eyesight and hearing, muscular, bone and joint cramps, high heart pulse, fever, drop of blood pressure and lack of focus. To add insult to injury, the Iraqi government is continuing to impose its limitations on Camp Liberty. The residents do not even have an ambulance to transfer the hunger strikers to the clinic in urgent situations. In several cases, Prime Ministry forces have delayed the transfer of critically ill hunger strikers to Baghdad hospitals. Improper infrastructure and roads and flooding in the camp have also caused serious problems for the transfer of the hunger strikers to the camp's clinic. Without a doubt, they are on the brink of a humanitarian catastrophe. The residents who have been on hunger strike for nearly 3 months now are paying the price of the US and UN's silence and inaction towards the release of the 7 hostages currently in Iraqi government custody. How much more pain and suffering must the residents endure? How many more residents have to be transferred to hospitals until the US and UN fulfill their obligations and compel the Maliki government to release the hostages? How many?